Ladies and gentlemen, the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, strong style, cinephile, and it's been a while, but let us get back to it and let us geek for a scant few minutes. Now, there's a new Wonder Girl TV series in development at the CW, and I kind of pondered what was the future of the CW, knowing that Arrow was coming to an end, and Flash is basically on fumes. I mean, the last couple seasons have kind of sucked. Legends isn't gonna last much longer, and we already know Supergirl is coming to an end as well. So what's left? What's going to come forth? We don't know how long Batwoman's gonna go with that whole kerfuffle going on with Ruby Rose dropping the show. Juicy Leslie coming on. How long that's gonna last? What's this Arrowverse gonna look like here in the next couple of years? Well, one thing that we know for certain is there is a new Wonder Girl series being developed. It will be the first CW Arrowverse series headlined by a Latina actress, and it's apparently starring Yara Flor, who will be making her first appearance as the new Wonder Woman in next year's Future State event. Now, Future State is one of those attempts to, because comic books have been around for a long time. Marvel comic books, DC comic books, you know, your Batman, your Superman, your Wonder Woman, your X-Men, your Spider-Man, they've been around for years upon years. And at times it's hard for new readers to latch onto these characters and get into their stories because there's so much continuity to try to follow or keep track of. So oftentimes these companies do these events where they kind of have this next generation of heroes, where the main heroes pass down their mantle and their name to, you know, a successor, and it's really just a way for newer people to jump onto the character, just the overall character, not so much the that person, like not so much your Diana Prince, but the idea of a Wonder Woman. They could jump onto that without having 50, 60 years of continuity to bog them down or try to wrap their head around. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm assuming with this Future State event, it's kind of another attempt to do that same thing for DC. Will it succeed? Will it fail? Who knows? What we do know, it's bringing us a Wonder Girl, who is the daughter of an Amazon warrior and a Brazilian river god. And fans won't get to see her until Future State kicks off in January, so we got some time, but that's what we know is coming. The executive producer and co-showrunner for the show is Dalen Rodriguez, who's previously worked on USA's Queen of the South, and she's worked as writer and producer on The Night Shift, The Glades, and Ugly Betty. She's collaborating with Arrowverse architect, of course, Greg Berlanti, who executive produced the new series through his Berlanti Productions banner, alongside Sarah Schechter and David Madden. So, usual kind of people there. Will this take off? Will it be successful? I've always thought that Wonder Woman, like a Wonder Woman type of show, it's kind of easy to do because she's super strong. It's easy to do that effect, and of course she could fight. So I think the focus will be on that. Arrowverse has put out some good martial arts type of shows and scenes and stuff like that. Of course, anything with Andrew Bamford is going to be great, so hopefully we get him to do some of the fight choreography, you can direct some of the episodes of this Wonder Girl to kind of make it interesting. Outside of that, who knows? I think it'll be cool, it'll be different, and just like I said, we just need some newness, some fresh blood into the Arrowverse, because of the show. A lot of the shows, they've been good, but they can't go on forever. You got to keep pushing forward with new things, new characters, and ideally you won't have whoever is cast as Wonder Girl jump ship after a season. And of course, you got to wonder about the cast of Wonder Girl. Is going to be your typical CW sort of, because you notice these CW shows that everybody has a part. They're basically like little MMORPG teams where everybody has like a role. You know, MMORPGs, there's like a healer, there's a damage dealer, there's a tank, there's a troller, all that kind of stuff. With these CW shows, there's always a guy in the chair, a guy or a gal in the chair. There's always the scientist with the medical knowledge. I mean, they all have like, there's the hacker. There's always like, and sometimes they're the same people, but they always have like these certain just roles and niche that they like slide into as part of team whoever, whoever the hero is on these CW shows. So are they going to do the same thing with Wonder Girl? Because they kind of didn't do it so much with Stargirl, which I kind of liked. Will they do it with Wonder Girl? Remains to be seen. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'm of course a geek for any sort of comic book related stuff. So I'll be interested for more details on it. I've got a subscription to DC Universe, which of course, failed miserably as a comic book and, source of original series and content for DC. So everything's going to HBO Max, and they're just turning DC Universe into just a comic book repository, which is fine. So I'll be looking to see if this future state shows up there, and I can take it all in. Because that's how I'm doing my comic book reading on the DC Universe app, as well as the Marvel Unlimited app. I really like that. Just kind of catch up on lots and lots of stuff. Very cool. But anyway, this is my those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. Yeah, they still are scattered as can be. What do you guys out there think? New Wonder Girl series in development at the CW. Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Till next time, let us geek.